Let's see, is it cheat engine time? I'm unsure. Because I feel like I will have to look at what the cheats are between sessions. Wow, look at all those objectives. But yeah, Zen and the Art of Shipbreaking, pretty much.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Oh. Yeah, I'm using the scanner and I'm not seeing anything. Here, let's quick check. And specifically grab the data drive. Might only be one? 2. There it is. Because these tend to hit me in the face otherwise. Okay. Hit the door console. Nope. That's deoxygenated. Oh, it's the compartment versus the cockpit versus comms, maybe? Yeah, so this had oxygen in it.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I see how this works. I understand better now.
Air pressure level
But honestly,
decreasing.
this is so much easier than the alternative. Yeah, so now I can tell. If it's lit by a green square next to the name, that's when it's pressurized. They really should have had a tutorial on that one. I don't think they did. And if they did, it certainly wasn't the most obvious. Yeah, bit of a shame that they didn't have at least 6 ship classes ready for early access. I get why, but it's kind of one of those where it's like a little bit less to look forward to. I was kind of excited, and it's like, yeah, we're up to rank 7? 7, I think. And it turns out that there's not actually anything new yet. I'm being sloppy. I gotta stop. I'm looking forward to the community-made ships. Me too. Community-made ships, but like also, I'm just looking forward to what else they add to this game. This is already like pretty solid. Woo. I got a little tippier than I was expecting. The heck happened here, and why the who's-its? Okay, can I remove you? I can, kind of. Well,
Salvage secured. Credits
pleasantly.
deposited.
We have a lot of these panels already ready and raring to go. It's actually super nice. Makes my life a lot easier. When these are already ready to send on. Even on the first day. That should be good enough. I think that extra power really made a difference too.
Object accepted for processing.
I'm just gonna clear the top first real quick, and then we'll deal with the bottom. Because we've made some real strides up here. And it gets it out of my way.
Fire damage. LYNX recommends maintaining safe.
Oh, that sucks.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
That was a little too close. It hurt. But I think otherwise I'm fine.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I don't know. I should probably have a better reaction to that one, but that was mostly just bewilderment. It's like, I guess my laser got a little too close. I didn't think I was terribly close, but... Yes, I was. Alright, let's see. Are you loose? Yeah, you were loose. We'll
Material
just send those
deposited.
off. How are we doing? How's this one? Got anything fancy in it? No. Let's actually just pull this one out.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Do I want to use the third?
Deposit accepted.
I just don't want that to go into the furnace. Because it has a bad habit of doing so. Alright, I think that's working.
Oxygen
Let's get through
reserves
there.
are critical.
Me. I just got to make sure I'm not next to any major fires, and we'll be okay.
Welcome
Right.
to Vendatron 9000.
Yeah, let's buy a little bit
Oxygen
more.
levels stabilizing.
Alright, looks like we're good. I'm definitely disaster salvaging today for my last run. But at the same
Object
time,
accepted for
we're getting a
processing.
lot done pretty
Credits
quick, so I guess it's
deposited.
not so bad. Yeah, so I think there's something about heat sinks and the cooling things that really just do not want to move quick ever.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, grab you. That should work. Hopefully it doesn't bounce into the furnace. I think we're good.
Valuable object processed.
Okay.
Credits awarded.
And this turns out to be just a smidge bigger than I was expecting. And a smidge harder to get access to. There we go. So next up, let's take the bottom off. I'll leave the back for last. Not necessarily because I need to or want to. But just because it's slightly easier for me to ignore it right now. Okay, let's ignore the coolant tanks because I I actually need to grab them this time around. I mean, it's nice to grab them all the time, but still. I got them both.
Cutter,
Let's
there's
get over here,
5
do the
minutes
same thing.
remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good.
The
We
hell
ride.
did I hit? I got something bad there, I guess. It doesn't seem to be doing too much more damage. You gotta take the microcoolant tanks from the ECU before you can do anything with the heat sinks. Well, no, I absolutely moved the heat sink there. That wasn't the problem. It's just the fact that it's so freaking Damn it. Well, let's hope that didn't damage anything on the inside. It's so freaking chunky that it does not want to move. Okay. I'm actually not sure what I hit. Let's see, I think he hit the power cell. Oh! I severed this pipe. Actually, I deleted the whole pipe. Well, grand scheme of things, surprisingly okay. I was concerned. I'm always afraid around those pipes because I'm not sure if one of them is secretly going to cause like a reactor meltdown. Okay, the rest of this...
material processed. Credits deposited.
Come on. Really does not like to go sometimes. Yeah, the extra grav power is actually helping tremendously. I'm noticing. Like, pieces that would have originally taken a tether to move conveniently
Processing valuable objects.
are now handling it without a single problem. Come on. Come on. Where the heck am I? Okay, so I guess this one is too heavy. Well, that's fine. Now, this one's too heavy and is connected to some aluminum. Okay, should be connected
Valuable
there.
object processed. Credits deposited.
Move you over there. I don't think there's anything else of immediate value. Now, that's one of the front sections, which are huge. And worth going for, but not yet. Here's a question. I wonder if I can do this.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
There we go. Not actually sure if that's any better than what I was doing.
Material deposited.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to LYNX equipment.
Let's do that. It probably wasn't necessarily worth it, but still. Alright, I got plenty of time. Doesn't look like there's anything here either. And that top bit is still connected.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Okay. Probably could have been better with the aluminum. We actually lost more of it than I thought I was going to. Oh, wait. More of these. Unfortunately, they will not carry over to the next round, so it doesn't matter. Alright, 2 million... Yeah, 2 million right off the bat. Lost a little bit of aluminum, but that's pretty normal for a shift like this. So I ain't hurting. Let's repair my cutter. Did we get any... Oh, we did actually get a better thruster upgrade. Specifically, the brake. I should have checked that. It's fine. Oh! Those tethers are still there. Hey! That's convenient. And I was sure it wasn't going to work that way. Let's see, is it possible to buy your cutter so you don't have to pay a rent fee? Yep. You can actually buy every single piece of equipment that you use,
Credits transferred.
except for your habitat and like this whole docking bay. You're gonna have to keep paying rent on that. But your equipment, which is currently rented, you can actually pay rent on. Or not pay rent on. You can stop paying rent
Salvage
eventually.
Secured. Credits deposited.
I think all of these keels are still connected to the front, but there's no reason why I actually need to care about that. Buying the docking bay would probably be more than your rent. Probably, yeah. Cool. That worked out.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Let's see. You're a bit heavy. And I'm a bit lazy. Because to some degree, it is still more valuable for me. It is more valuable for me to specifically, there we go, save time as opposed to much else. Okay. Perfect. Good work. Where are you? There you are.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh, that's the backside. Okay, so we still have the keels. How many of these keels are still connected? This is, but that's not that wild. Let's just send that along, get that out of here. Oh. Okay, so those thrusters are still connected.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
We should have actually pulled the nacelles off like a long time ago. Because now they're actually in a worse position for me.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Worse-ish.
Credits transferred.
Plonk that there. I'm gonna
Salvage
just
secured.
keep pulling these
Account
fuel
credit
tanks.
applied.
They present probably the biggest danger to me. Just because any kind of electrical surge in their immediate area. Whoop. Damn it. I told it to fire, and it was like, go up? Gotcha. Stupid momentum.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, how many more do we have? We got 2 more, but their actual locations are rough. this keel out of here. Okay. Off to the universe you go. And that gives me good space to get some of these parts out.
Processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, we're good.
Salvage
And last
secured.
one.
Account
This is
credit
tricky
applied.
surgery. It's just unwieldy enough that it could screw me over. Just by being
Salvage
finicky.
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Burp. Snap. Rabbit. Alright. Start guzzling some oxygen here. I guess I'll wait on the next set. Seeing as we have multiple there. Oh, right. I never opened this up. Whoop. Wanna... Oh. Alright. Okay, that's just gone. Look at this giant computer terminal deck. I'll keep that very solidly in mind. Move all this stuff. Grab the coolant canister 1, 2. And there's usually a third. Alright. That's good. Means I can remove that. And then let's get rid of this. This one takes a little while. Oh, so you can use the pillar on doors. Oh, to like actually slide them open? See, door controls don't work because I pulled the power. Fair enough.
Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Oh well. Like my apathy for a lot of procedure here is constant. Oh, interesting. There's no heatsink on the back.
Salvage secured.
I'm just
Credits
gonna leave the
deposited.
nacelles for last, I guess. Alright, let me take a look. Electrical, furniture, ooh, mechanical, storage. Boy, howdy. There you are. Wanted to remove this before I went full chop shop on the airlock. Let's see, if you use the cutter head, you can cut through things faster with a lot less heat. True, but I also tend to blow shit up in my face and damage a lot more than I want to. I know what I'm doing. I've been playing this for, gosh, probably as many hours as most people showing up to give me advice have. Let's see. I'm sure there's some foibles and whatnots that I'm not doing right, but at this point, I don't need basic advice. Okay. Should be good. We have this. Whoop. Nope. Ah, screw it. Let's see, you avoid the regular heads because how many repair kits you use. The thing is, you gotta separate yourself out from the debt. The debt
Processing
is actually
valuable
nothing.
object. Credits awarded.
The debt is a psychological trap that prevents you from doing the things that you actually need to and want to do. And so from my perspective, The debt doesn't exist. I have unlimited money. Yeah, I think that worked better. Damn it.
Deposit accepted.
Because, like, their straight up is 0 penalty. Oh. Why the hell are you still connected? Where? It's gotta be here, right?
We've got about
No.
5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
How the devil is this still connected to anything? Damn it. Now it's free. Yep. Stupid invisible connection. It's not that the tether broke. Well, yeah, I'm aware that the tether broke. But no, the issue was it was still connected by a non-existent
Raw material
thread.
processed. Credits deposited.
Like, the tether breaking is manageable. It's the other stuff. Yeah, how? Bugs. If I ever seem somewhat snippy in response, it's because, like, gosh, 90% of the reasons why things don't quite work, I'm not entirely sure I have any recourse apart from just keep cutting. It'll figure itself out eventually. Ooh, well, you know what? Let's just go this way. Nope. Okay, there's the... There it is.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Okay, have we got
Credits
sufficient
transferred.
coolant? Actually, it doesn't look like I'm being judged on it. Oh.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
So that's how fuses are supposed to work. But the problem is, even if you properly remove the fuses, it still doesn't work right. I think fuses are cursed. So even if you safely remove them, got the fuses without the zap? Damn. The trick is, wait for it to turn white, and you can grab the fuses. The other trick is actually just grab that thing, and it
Salvage
auto-removes
secured.
all fuses,
Credits
which is better.
deposited.
But there's no way to pick up a fuse. Period. It just doesn't work. I'm sure there's
Oxygen
probably
reserves
some...
are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at
I'm
the
sure there's some
Master
kind of
Jack.
crazy method. No, it's not this one. Some sort of crazy method to fix it. Oh. I'm pretty sure I can't use my grappling thing on those, actually.
Oxygen levels
Picked him
stabilizing.
up, you just gotta get close. I've gotten as close as hell, and they broke my helmet. Yeah, I'm not really sure if you can actually open the doors with the grappling tether. There we go. If you can, it's certainly not easy. And when I grabbed the power generator, it disconnected all the fuses, but if you grab them, it launches you towards where the fuses start and smashes your helmet open. Yeah, see? I'm not alone in this. I think the fuses are just bugged. And, anybody that
1
tries to
minute
tell
left,
me
Cutter.
how
Time
to
start wrapping things up.
how to catch Mew around with the SSN is probably just wrong. Or got real lucky.
Deposit accepted.
So you're wondering how I disconnect the cockpit. I actually just delete the passageway directly behind the cockpit itself. It's much smoother. It's a little wasteful, but, like, it's better than any other method I figured out. For trolling, it's true. I get a lot of improper advice from a lot of people who are like, well, this is how it should work. And it's like, yeah, but is that actually how it works? And the answer is just like, I don't know, I've never done this before. And the answer is like, Gonna just do one. Hopefully to pull it out a little bit. Instead of deleting it, can you just cut it? You can, but from my experience, it's cleaner to delete it. The problem with cutting it is you have to remove all of the storage containers first. And you're liable to accidentally hit something behind. Okay, how's the rest of my stuff looking? Good. I also have some perks. So we're going to look at thrusters. We're going to upgrade brakes. That should actually help. The biggest issue is gas tanks, electronics, cool tanks. A lot of the times they work well, but sometimes they fly and kill the ship with fire explosions. Yup. I wonder if this counts as furniture.
Salvage
Nope.
secured.
I don't
Account
actually know
credit
what a storage
applied.
bin counts as, if it counts as anything. Oh, this is still connected somehow. There it is. Alright, there we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
See, the bins are cargo. Yeah, but that doesn't have its own classification.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
At least, it doesn't have an objective attached to it. So I don't care that much. Because I'm just trying to get as many of these little side objectives done as possible. Finances, money, and even score, super secondary and don't really matter that much.
Salvage secured.
Alright, that should
Account
be it for
credit
this entire
applied.
thing, yeah? Yeah. Dang it. Wasted tethers. Shouldn't let you connect tethers if they're just gonna break. Should be good enough. I've still got tons. Let's see. Can you explain what goes into each
Salvage
hole?
secured. Credits
Not really.
deposited.
I mean, I kind of can. Effectively, almost everything goes either into the barge below. So stuff, pre-made stuff, storage bins, for
Salvage
example.
secured.
Think
Account
of it
credit
as like
applied.
furnitures, computers, all the things that you'd move around in your house, that goes down. And generally anything of any immediate value. Anything that is not those things
Salvage
generally
deposit
goes into the
accepted.
blue,
Credits
which
transferred.
is mainly nanocarbon, which is like the main resource everything is made out of. So most of the ship's bulkheads, most of the ship's corridors, exterior, so on and so forth, goes in blue.
Salvage secured.
And then
Credits
cheap metals
deposited.
like aluminum and titanium all get put into the red. And or anything that you broke. If you broke, it goes into the red. The red is the furnace, which I'm assuming melts everything down into its core components and goes from there. Whatever the logic
Salvage
is, they
deposit
never
accepted.
explained it. They're just
Credits
like, stick it
transferred.
here, and I'm like, okay. I'm not in the habit of arguing with the tutorial. I mean, I kind of am. I do it often enough, and everybody gets mad at me for it. I have no idea if these lights are worth anything. Oh no, we got one share. Okay. So yes, I could probably cut holes in these floors, but the value of the aluminum that I would get is less than the actual effort and potential risk.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Lady, give me better tools and I'll be fine with that.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Tell you do. I'm gonna just keep doing what I do.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So, I think I'm gonna... Gosh. Yeah, it's probably better that I still go for the crazy floor method. With the chairs. Maybe?
Salvage deposit accepted.
I don't know.
Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Probably actually grab these first. Who's with this child and or lady? Anybody know a whole lot of homeworld lore? Who is she and what is their significance? Or is it just like a random poster of a child and we do not know?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's see. Would it be worth it to make a chair train with tethers? Nope. The idea of it is funny, but execution-wise,
Salvage deposit accepted.
you're
Credits
better off just
transferred.
launching them individually. I don't generally tether a bunch of resources together for any reasons. Like, for any reason at all. Because most of the time, you kind of don't need to, or you really just don't want to. But yeah, tethers break too often due to line of sight issues. You only have a limited number of them. And, well, it's kind of fun to watch a tether chain go. It costs 9k per tether chain, and that's enough of a cost that I'm not
Salvage
super
deposit
jazzed
accepted. Credits transferred.
about doing so, I guess.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to LYNX equipment.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's see. We could have waited a little bit longer, but I think if I do this, we're fine on oxygen.
Welcome to
Which
Minotaur
is
3000. Have a
Oxygen
500
level
divided by
stabilizing.
60. 8 minutes, give or take. So yeah, as long as you go back, you're good. Let's see, tons of oxygen in cider now. I think I had like 1 or 2 canisters left, but I just didn't feel like looking for them. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Whoa. Okay. Not as gentle as I was going for. Okay, screw it. Get out of my way. It is time for the usual chair removal, whatever the hell. Let's see, wish there was a way to rotate objects you're moving. Me too. Like, that would be convenient. And it would make it so much easier to get certain things out the door. Okay. Right. Let's see. So is this a ship salvaging game or what? Actually, it's a dating sim. I'm just ignoring almost every other suitor because I don't care. This is what I do in Stardew Valley too. But in your off moments, you have a mini game where you're cutting ships apart, while thinking of like weird, sappy, sad messages to send to your ex. And sometimes you'll get them back. And sometimes you'll get it back from your exes, which is not great, because, like, they're all bad. And, you really, like, you do not want them. You think I'm kidding. I'm serious. Like, we were piecing the story of multiple ex-lovers together all at once, and it is a sordid affair from what I can tell. Like, as far as I can tell, we or whomever's logs we've been reading is abusive, and considering we're like an amnesiac, it very well could be us. Who knows? Explains the $1 billion debt. Yeah, exactly. See? Okay, is this good?
Alright, Cutter, you
Yep,
got
it's good.
5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. We're out.
Okay. I'm gonna be lazy here. I'm gonna just cut myself an exit hole.
Material deposited.
Now, I suck too much to actually get access to much of this. Let's plunk that there. Now, the goal
Salvage
is to
secured.
actually get
Credits
this
deposited.
to land face down. It never works.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Well, that was worse than I was expecting. I guess time to form some sort of
Salvage secured.
bizarre chair
Account credit
graveyard.
applied.
Hey,
Salvage
hopefully that
secured.
got grabbed.
Credits deposited.
Come on. Yeah, sometimes it just
Salvage
bounces off.
secured.
Okay, so a lot of
Account
these are
credit
too heavy,
applied.
which means they've been grabbed. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now let's get everything else off of here. So we're doing good on
deposit
pretty much
accepted.
everything except for
Credits
mechanical,
transferred.
and that's just because I haven't been grabbing mechanical. We're almost done with furniture. And I should have more than enough chairs to fill the quota.
Salvage secured.
Gosh,
Credits
dude.
deposited.
I'm afraid to see what, like, max rank mothership is going to be, because it's going to be, like, just hundreds of garbage. Just everything.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Like, can you imagine just, like, here's your work order. 3,000 chairs. After a certain point, I'd lose my mind. I get sick of it and just be like,
Salvage secured.
I'm going to open up IKEA,
Account
buy a
credit
shit ton
applied.
of chairs, and it's going to be cheaper and faster for me to just chuck ships endlessly into the processor and then go buy the chairs from IKEA instead. You think I'm joking?
Salvage
I'm not.
secured. Credits
It
deposited.
would be cheaper. Do you think, if given the opportunity, IKEA would get into space furniture? And what you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think IKEA would probably
Salvage
be peak
deposit
space
accepted.
furniture.
Credits
They've already got the
transferred.
whole like space economy thing going down fairly well.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, there should be a panel here. I'm not necessarily sure if cutting the floor off like this
Oxygen
is
reserves
actually
are low.
more efficient.
Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Flip side, it really does make it so much easier to actually get everything out.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Yeah. Seriously? Okay. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits
Haven't
deposited.
gotten enough electrical. That's a little concerning.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Oh no, never mind. We've got plenty
Please
of
contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
we've got plenty of computer terminals.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
If I can get one more. I'm not going to try for any more. I
Salvage
think one of those
deposited.
bounced off. Okay, well, we made 2.5 mil, mostly based off of computer terminals. Holy crap, we made $1 million off of computer terminals. Damn! Alright, works for me.